In the last couple of weeks, swine flu has become a huge issue in the UK. In England and Wales, for example, 100,000 people caught the bug last week alone. Flu cases are the highest they've been in a decade, and it's only July. Other countries are keeping a close eye on the UK because it's the only one with widespread disease and high-intensity level in Europe, according to the World Health Organization. And London's financial district is no exception. Since medieval times, the city of London has survived everything from fires to air raids and terrorist attacks. Our Lindsay Janis has been looking into how financial firms are preparing to fight the pandemic. Lindsay.
Hey, John. Well, if the government here is right, in a worst-case scenario, 1 in 3 of us will catch swine flu. Now, that means a lot of people off of work ill. Now, we wanted to find out how prepared the City of London is, the financial district. So we called just about every major bank inside the square mile, as it's known here, to find out how they're preparing. Now, they all say that they have plans in place, but that's the extent of the detail that they were willing to give us. We learned that HSBC helped some of its employees get a hold of the antiviral drug Tamiflu, but again, the bank wouldn't confirm. Now, the local government here is having regular meetings with some of the 6,000 firms operating inside the financial district. It says key companies are relatively well placed to ensure continuity of business should absence levels surge. Now, they say what is not needed is panic. What is needed is a strong management response. Now, outside of the financial services industry, we've spoken to Britain's Business Continuity Institute, and they say that only half of the UK's companies are ready. Now, I met a man yesterday who's made sick days his business. A really interesting guy. He's called Aaron Ross. He runs a firm called First Care, and he helps big companies operating here in the UK like British Gas and Coca-Cola manage employee absences. So their staff ring his call center instead of their own managers when they're ill, and then Ross makes sure they're put through to a nurse, advice, and monitors how much time they're going to need off, and this is supposed to reduce absence levels. Now, the phones at this call center have been ringing off of the hook. I spoke to him about that. He says that absences are the highest, or are the highest they've been on record, and they've absolutely surged in the last 3 weeks. Now, Ross is concerned that swine flu could cost companies a lot of money. We've spoken to a couple of think tanks. One of them says it could cost the British economy £60 billion, John.
Fascinating, Lindsay. All right, we'll continue to watch that story.